Hi, Rajni again. Sashakt Empowering Lives. Today's topic, very interesting, building social skills. Lot of parents, lot of times say, my child can talk, my child wants to play with other children, but for some reason, children don't play with my kid. And that breaks my heart. I can absolutely understand and empathize with you. The feeling that goes inside, when you see your child being rejected. For once, if we are rejected, it still is okay. We are like, fine, no problem. But then if the kid is rejected, that is a bit too much. What happens is the parents lose the confidence. They're so shaken inside. They stop taking the kid out to other children, which is the worst thing that can happen. Because if your kid is already struggling and does not know how to make friends and will probably push other children or do something which will make other kids reject him, then he needs to be, or he or she needs to be in the middle of all of those people, learning the right ways with our active help. They don't have to be inside. You know what we do to our kids when we push them inside? We make sure our hurt is saved. We are not hurt by seeing what we are seeing, but we have sabotaged the child's future by that effect, because that was an opportunity for the child to learn, and now that opportunity is gone. So my first request to anybody listening to this message, looking at this message is, guys, do not stop your child from going out and socializing with others. Rather, learn how to do it the right way. So on that note, welcome once again. Also, if you're liking this content, click the like button, press the subscribe button if you haven't done it so far. Also the notification bell so that you don't miss out any video that I bring, and share this video with any friend or anybody who might be in need. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more your child benefits. In that case, learn from us here. Learn on our Tuesday Insta Live. You are very welcome to join. Every Tuesday 8:30 p.m. I do an Insta Live. Also, every Friday we do 7 to 10 p.m. we do a webinar. So you're very welcome to join us in the webinar. The description has the link both to the live as well as the webinar. And on top of that, if you need books on autism, books not for you to read but for the kid to understand mathematics concepts, English, everything, all of that is also available as a link in the description. So having said that, let's get back to our main topic of how do you develop social awareness. It's a 5-finger model again. Rajni is very fond of 5 fingers. So she has her revolutionary 5-finger model, and social, again, we have 5 fingers. Initiation of conversation. That means starting a conversation with somebody. Initiate. Hi. Exiting a conversation. Bye. Between these two lies the world of events that we have to teach to our child. We will teach step by step each and every area that is here. And then our child will begin to make friends, and that will give us happiness, rather than pushing the kid inside and not giving the kid a chance to work. No, that's something we will not do. Okay, so now, initiation of conversation. How do we do that? How do we initiate the child to converse? We will tell the child, we are going to so-and-so's house, we are going to the park, you will meet so-and-so. Stage it. Don't just do random. Because if you have not done this, then the kid is not ready. And a kid that is not mentally ready will not respond. So you say, we are going to so-and-so's house. Okay? Or we are going to the park. You will meet Kirti. Because you have already placed Kirti there. That Kirti come at this time. Like this. So we will meet Kirti. You will say, hello. You will not push Kirti. If you push, see what I have in my bag, this chocolate. get chocolate. No way, no pushing. I love you. So you have done your initial bit of talking with your kid. Now you take the kid to the place that you have said that you will go. Over there, you will give a gestural prompt, not a verbal prompt. Otherwise, the child will become prompt dependent. So you will give a gestural prompt. So the kid will look at you, then you will show the chocolate. The kid will look at you and say, hi. Very good. Like this, slowly the child will stop needing the gestural prompt also, and the child will become independent. Now many times parents say, I have to work so hard. Yes. Why? Because this is your kid, right? We expect the world to perform for our child while we are not ready to do that. How does that add up? How does that add up, guys? If that's my baby, that's my job. Yeah? Great. So, you will teach hi, then you will teach bye. Same way. Same way, like I told you. Right? In about a month or two, your child will be independent to handle a hi and a bye. In about a month's time. Right? Thereafter, you will go to maintenance of conversation. Right? What does it mean, maintenance? Maintenance means taking it forward. So here you will ask somebody, that auntie whom he said hi to, that kid whom he said hi to, you will tell them when tomorrow he comes you say, or she comes you say, how are you? So that auntie, and please choose neurotypical people while teaching social skills. Not that I am against choosing neurodiverse people, but then two neurodiverse children will require two people to support them, literally so. One neurotypical will handle it and be as your co-teacher will help you. So you have a neurotypical there, and that kid says, how are you? And we have prepared our child back home to say to him, I am fine. Go say to him. So the kid looks at him and says, I am fine. Same way as I taught you. Similarly, after some time, as the child becomes independent, now you will teach the child to say, ask Kirti, and you will not use the word ask, you will say to Kirti, how are you Kirti? So then the child says, how are you Kirti? So we are step by step, that is called maintenance 2 of conversation. So step by step we are teaching the kid what exactly they have to, what are the rules of the society, how exactly the child has to interact rather than getting excited and pushing. Many of the parents say, will my child learn so much? Of course, yes. Do not assume anything without trying. Never assume anything without trying, not just for autism, but that is my life's funda for my own self, and that is how I will say to everybody. Please try and then come to a conclusion. This works, this doesn't work. So on. Now, next what you are going to do is, once the child knows hi, bye, I am fine, thank you, and how are you, what remains is a very, very important aspect called directing. Directing means taking the conversation. Directing what? Directing a conversation, taking it into another place. Okay? Which means talking further. Many times parents say, my kid will say hi, hello, he will ask how are you, will answer, I'm fine, thank you, and after that nothing. Yeah, because they don't know how to take the conversation forward or how to direct the conversation. So directing is the big daddy of communication. All your play dates and everything and the games that children play, all of that happens after directing. So what are you going to do now? You are going to make a script. In a script, you will write down simple pointers. Like first you will say hi, and you pick up one particular kid, okay, like this. Ideally speaking, you should be doing one script a week. If you do one script a week, in 4 months time, your child will be a pro in dealing with other children. Yeah, by pro, I don't mean that literally like over the top fluent, everything takes time, but will be so much better and not needing your help. So you will create a full script. In the script, you will write everything. You know, I went to mall yesterday. So then you will do a role play with the kid at home. That, okay, what will you tell Kirti? You will tell her that you went to mall with mama, papa. Okay, I am Kirti. Now tell me. Like this, you will sit with the kid, sit across and get the kid to rehearse before the kid will go and present himself in front of that specific Kirti, right? Now, many parents say, we are preparing a robot. Of course, this is how it begins. First they become a robot, then you do so many scripts and they can mix and match and they can assess a situation and they have a rote memorized that this is what you can ask. In this case, this is what you can ask, and you have a kid who's interacting with other people. It's about volumes. It's about numbers. Numbers of what? Numbers of attempts. Volume of practice, right? Practice makes a man perfect. And it is true for autism also. Once you have a fair amount of directing in place, now you do a directing around a play date. You call somebody home. And why I say don't go to the park and do, because that's an open environment. There's too much of stimulus. The child can get overwhelmed and probably forget the next steps. So do it in the comfort and safety and security of your house. Now here you are with the kid and you prepare the kid. Kal Kirti aayegi, tomorrow Kirti will come, you guys will play, this will happen, that will happen, like this. Okay, so you talk to the kid. Okay, then you call Kirti and you tell Kirti for whatever you have decided. That Kirti, ask him, I am thirsty, tell him I am thirsty. And then if you have that in your script and you've said, if she is thirsty and if she says I am thirsty, what you will say? You will say, wait, I will bring water. So then say, Kirti, tell him. So Kirti will say, I am thirsty. So then you say, so the kid says, wait, I will bring you water. There you go. What are we doing? We are planting the seeds of spontaneous communication in the head of the child. That in a situation like this, if somebody is thirsty, this is what I can say, which is what he is going to use or she is going to use over a period of time with other people. Multiply this with n number of efforts, different scripts, and here you have a kid who will be able to handle social communications back and forth, right? So this is how you will develop social skills. If you continue to practice like this over a period of 2 to 3 years, you will figure out that you don't need to interfere anywhere and your child can successfully navigate their way, talk to people, have friends, and you will have the same smile on your face as Rajni does. Because you know what? My Jay is doing all of these, and this is the route, as I shared with you, which he has used to reach where he is. If you want to learn more, if you want to connect with us, go to the description box. All the necessary links are given there. Click there, join us, join our crazy positive family. See the results happening. Until next week, bye-bye.